Hey guys, and welcome back. I thought I'd do something a little different today. Something that I really want to get into on this channel is not just playing games all the time. I'm gonna be talking about the 3 games that I'm looking into playing, and that is Dragon's Dogma 2, Withering Waves, and Ghost of Tsushima. Some of you guys have probably heard of these. I don't know exactly which ones came out when. I thought I'd watch some gameplay or game footage of them and see what they're all about. These games look absolutely ruthless, by the way. I love the graphics in all 3. I love the gameplay in all 3. Right now, I'm actually playing a lot of builder games, and I want to get out of that for right now because I'm on my 2nd builder game back to back, and it's like you just can't play builder games nonstop. I would like to get into other games because I play a large variety. This game looks absolutely dope. The guy playing, I don't know him personally, but he's an amazing player. He is an amazing gamer. You can tell right off the bat. From what I can tell, this is a very aggressive, strategic combat game. You have to be very good at melee in this game, which is something I really like to do. I'm not gonna say I'm the best at it. I'm looking for stuff that's more Dark Soulsy. Brutal. Absolutely brutal. But you can see the stuff they put in this game, the open world, just looks gorgeous. I haven't watched these videos yet, so I just went by people that I've kind of seen, kind of know their game trailers. You see him dodge to the side of that? The little effects they have in the melee in this game are insane. This one, I was talking to you guys about doing Withering Waves next, and I saw this game and I was like, oh man, something in me just yearns to play this. This game actually reminds me of a cross between Sekiro and Dynasty Warriors. It's got a lot of people on it, and it's just got this brutal fighting style with samurai swords. If you guys played Sekiro, you know that it's not an easy game. I actually didn't make it that far. I had too many games to play at the time, and the difficulty curve to actually play that game and push it, I got like 4 hours in, and I actually decided to not do it. It was a lot of fun. I wish I would have. I should go back. But you guys get the idea of this game. So this is on my... I'm all up in the air right now on what I should play. But this is one of the 3 that's kind of in my mind. This is the game I know for certain I'm playing. I don't know what to expect. I've never played a gacha game. There's another gacha game that's huge. It's called Genshin Impact. I guess Genshin is so big, like there's such a political battle I don't know the details behind it, so I don't want to say anything too precise, so just take everything that I say after this with a grain of salt. But Genshin Impact kind of reminds me of like a Monopoly on gacha games. Any streamer that talks out about Genshin or any game that comes out that really competes with them, Genshin has a lot of power in that community, and they can actually kind of cause negative things for the games and the streamers that cover them as long as they don't support them. It's kind of like the Japanese Nintendo. If you guys ever looked into that dark side of Nintendo, I just want to be clear, American Nintendo is super friendly, but Japanese Nintendo, you cannot come out and say bad things about Nintendo. They will get upset. They will force you to take your stuff down. This game is so big, and people are talking about it so greatly, and there's so many people that want to play it, that Genshin is... They're not scared to be overtaken by this game by any means because it's so big. And Genshin, in amongst itself, is an amazing game. And they have a right, you know, they hold the capital on this genre for sure. This game, so many people are talking about it, that it will impact Genshin's, you know, their overall finance. They will see a hit when this game finally gets released on May 22nd. I know, like I said, I'll be playing it. I've never played Genshin, even though I've watched it. Just didn't look as good. I'm going to play this. And I've actually watched quite a few people that played this early access. The ratings are up and down of what they say, but they rate it up and down because they're rating it on the fact that it's a gacha game, and other gacha games might have something they like and this one doesn't. I'm not a gacha game player, so I don't care if those things aren't in there. These games typically like have RNG cards and all sorts of like different menus that I'm not used to. I can't even tell you about them because I don't know that much about them. Watch the gameplay of this. It's absolutely crazy. The music's crazy. The graphics are crazy. The mechanics, the movement mechanics are crazy. I like the different, you'll see them swap in and out of characters. You'll see them like almost transform into different, not transform, you'll see them pull pets or riding mounts out. They have guns, they have swords. I mean, this game has all sorts of stuff. You can run straight up cliffs. You can do backflip handstands on the side of cliffs. It's quite insane. You actually have a it's a mechanism. You might see him do it in this, where you can launch this beam up in the air and grab basically thin air and swing. There's a name for it. It's like a lash bug, or you know, some odd thing I've never heard of, but they're in this game, I guess. You got gliders in this game, just like Breath of the Wild. So just take a look at this game, see kind of what it's about. I'm gonna skip through. I know there's a part right in here that I want to show you guys. Just fast and clean graphics. There is supposed to be storylines, a lot of side missions and stuff. There's that lash bug. It just looks so fun to play. I heard that
Something you need?
The rolls going up, when you're running up a cliff, you can like do a backflip, I said, a backflip handstand. I heard that there is a collision bug where you go through walls doing it. But that's about the only negative thing I've heard mechanically about this game. You can see in the background they didn't do like heavy fog like a lot of games do. The scenery in this is gorgeous. There were people that were complaining about the scenery, and honestly, you'll see it later on in this video, hopefully. The background scenery is gorgeous. I have no idea what they're talking about because it just looks great.
Something you need?
There's your glider. The animations look so good. You almost have like a Borderlands damage, the damage numbers above the enemies, almost like the Borderlands effect. With depending on what element you're using, they must clearly be using fire and normal, because they're white and orange. I think these are the cards. I know nothing about these. I mean, hundreds of games use them. I know nothing about them. I'm kind of hoping that each one of these characters here, like this might be your pet character and this one's like your gun character. I'm kind of hoping they're separated like that, that each one has their own special abilities and special niches. There's a part I wanted to show you guys. It's right here. They're climbing some stairs. The water graphics look dope.
Something you need?
Just turned into, what is that, the Iron Giant? Music change, scenery change. Pretty smooth,
Get
pretty
behind
flawless.
me whenever there's danger.
So watch this, when he runs in there, watch the attacks he does.
Strike the unprepared. Strike the unprepared.
Just nasty, nasty melee.
Till the right time.
Is that not dope? I think that's one of the coolest things coolest melee combo abilities I've seen in games. Like I said, I'm not a gacha game player. Maybe this is an ordinary thing. I don't know. But it looks freaking cool.
Supplies.
I have not looked at how big the map is. I wish he was running in the day so you guys could see the sky in the daytime.
Strike with certainty.
Watch and learn.
I'm just excited. I'm so excited to play this. I haven't been this excited to play a game in so long.
Most proper for supplies.
Alright, so you guys kind of got the gist of that, and I mean, I think melee is a huge thing for games. It doesn't matter how pretty your game is, how big your map is, how good your mechanics are. It does not matter. The items you put in it, the menus you have, nothing matters without good combat. You can have everything right and have bad combat in a game, and the game is trash. When I look at a game with good combat, it opens up the ability for that game to be so good in my mind. And this is an early access player. So, you know, they're releasing this, I'm sure, on a beta. I'm sure there'll be a million updates for this. They'll be updating this for the next 10 years. I cannot imagine how much bigger, how much cooler, how much better this game is going to be throughout time. So just seeing what I'm seeing now, I'm so excited about. I was listening to some guys who critique early access games, and they were saying 7.5 out of 10 right out the gate, which is huge. I think Pal World, they gave a 6 out of 10. These guys are saying they rate games a lot like I do. They're saying 7.5 out of 10. I'm excited. I'm very excited about this. All right, and last but not least, some of you might have seen this game. For all the ones who haven't, this is my original plan. This was what I was going to play instead of Enshrouded, but I thought I should play them in order of when they came out. So this was my next up. This is on my to-do list. I have it ready on my Steam. Again, I've not watched these trailers, so I don't know exactly what's on them. This game also looks really, really good. The graphics look great. Open world, I believe it's open world. Story, NPC storylines, side stories. But this almost looks like a cooler version of Skyrim to me. That's a long harpy fight, or that's a long griffin fight. Is this guy just fighting bosses? Look at these things.
I found a treasure chest near here.
It's a cross between a cyclops and an elephant.
May I show you to its location?
We're going right out of Lord of the Rings here.
Here we go again. You must focus on fighting each other, whatever our discomfort.
He gets messed up. He gets messed up. That thing completely squashed him. I kind of wonder if all the fights in this game are animated. Like, it looks animated. Like, if you guys have ever played any of the God of Wars, I believe every single one has them, where your guy will do damage and you have to hit certain buttons at certain times. That's almost what this looks like. I don't know how you would mechanically climb something, attack it, hold on, and adjust your guy accordingly all at one time while playing.
Fury, I ask for aid.
He fights this thing for a while. Holy smokes. Yeah, I think it's just like big boss battles. Really thought we'd get more open gameplay. Boss battles are cool. Melee's important. Show me the game. Oh, look at that. It like grabbed him. This guy's messed up. He can just fly around and drop you. The Wake Stone must be a revive. Oh god.
Ice's sting is yours to wield.
This guy just messes up harpies the whole
Well
time.
done.
What's this? We're just gonna watch boss battles. We might as well watch different boss battles.
Focused attack will end this foe.
Graphics are good.
Seems we have enraged our foe. Fighting on you.
You guys see how slow that bow shot? Is that a Cerberus?
It's the simplest strategy that our foe knows before. Knock its feet out, remember, can strike again for
This battle has demanded all our strength. We must
I will
stand
say
together
the
and
color
rise.
effects that they have in the battles, they distort the screen so bad that it's tough to actually see what you're doing. No, that's not a Cerberus. I don't know what that is. A really ugly troll. So here's a different video gameplay.
Coming over here.
I wanted to see a little more of the world, not just boss battles and a lot of stuff I can't really understand on my screen.
We must not let down our guard.
That was well fought. There's no one standing who might say other.
I'd want to kill him. Oh yeah, that's my kind of game. Give me one sword and a huge dragon.
Watch out!
Delayed enemy attacks. It's just like Dark Souls. Oh, and you just choose to climb. You see that? Huh.
What's this? We're trapped. Five! A Cyclops! You'd think we'd encounter one here of all places. Like
Cyclops. Right. Be on your guard.
This looks like an explosive canister. I mean, as bad as the effects were on that and the graphics, it's still a pretty cool effect. They can do that.
Try not to slip up again.
That must have been a story effect.
'Tis a glad thing we rested when we did.
But the melee looks good. It looks
Kids,
clean.
Lest all that vim go to waste.
I haven't seen much blocking yet. The fighting actually kind of reminds me of that Lord of the Rings, whatever, Mordor game. It wasn't bad. Environmental effects, that's cool.
Destination.
That's really cool.
A reckless opponent makes for easy prey.
You just bash that thing's head against a rock. Yeah. This game looks absolutely dope. Like I said, it's already on my to play game or gameplay list.
Not compared to the thrill of victory.
I'll have to debate how I want to play it. Dual weapon wielders are one of my favorites if the game does it right. And then this is our Griffin battle. Look at the scenery. Look at the world. It looks really nice. So does this thing take off with them on it? You guys see that? You're effed. What do you do? What do you do? Does it go back to a nest? That ballista would be nice to use right now. Oh, and it's just done. Alright. Well, So that's the end of it. You guys can kind of see why I'm debating so hard. Yeah, all three of those games are right up my alley. I still am on the fence on which ones to play when. I think I'm going to keep playing Enshrouded for now, of course. I'm not far enough in that game to give any reasonable, review or thoughts on it. All I can say on that game is that there's a lot of quests. There's a lot of... So I always call them laundry list games. Like, oh, do this for me, do that for me, do this for me, do that for me. Not that I mind. It makes the game longer, gives you more gameplay. But a game needs to push past that for me to really think a lot of it. So Enshrouded at this point, I think I'm on video 6, and it's been do this for me, do that for me. It's been laundry list the entire time. It needs to get out of that hopefully soon. I'm hoping because, you're at the beginning of the game, you haven't progressed far enough. I'm hoping it evolves. We'll see. I got 7 more days to play it. I'm really hoping that it pushes past it so I can give a good review on it. After that, we're doing Withering Waves, of course. That gameplay, the artwork, the world build looks so nice, so clean, so crisp. I cannot wait. I can't wait to try it out. And then I think I'm going to do Dragon's Dogma. I'm going to debate Ghost of whatever it is, the samurai game I showed. So, it looks like an easier version of Sekiro. Which Sekiro was really cool. I haven't really done a samurai game to its full extent, so it'll be on my debate list for now. But I wanted to show you guys what I was thinking about. Let me know in the comments if you guys have any opinions on it, what I should do. Maybe there's other games you think I should look at. I definitely haven't looked at all PC games. There's a ton of them. Throw down ideas. I'll watch them. I'll look into them. And who knows? I very easily and very well might go with what you guys recommend, depending on if I'm feeling that kind of game at this time. I'm just kind of up in the air with the games. I would like to cover a lot of games coming up. We'll see. Give me your suggestions. Let me know what you think about the games I showed. If you guys know anything about gacha games, shoot me messages. Let me know, what I should expect. Maybe they look way better than they are. I don't know. Thanks for joining me. I hope you guys enjoyed the gameplay trailers. I hope you guys enjoyed being here. I'll see you on the next one. Bye.